everyone, welcome back to some Three Kingdoms. We are going to probably be clearing out the mountains, I think, in this episode. But also, I believe we are at the end of our turn. Yeah, because we have no movement right now. We took over the Toolmaker. Let's keep going. I'm probably going to say this a dozen times. Gaogan, or Gaogan, maybe? Request food trade from us. They want one of my food for 10 turns. And then they will assign a non-aggression pact with me. So who are you? I think Gao is over here? I'm pretty sure there's a way to lower this screen. There we go. So who the heck are you? Regular food income, non-aggression pact. I don't even know where they are. I want to say they're over here. And they want one of my food. Is that a good idea? Sure?
任务完成.
So they take one of my food for 10 turns. For non-aggression pact. I think that's okay, because we're already at war with, the Han, Dong Zhuo. There's other warlords around us. We want to take out the bandits up here. So I think they're over here. Alright, so let's start moving towards the Iron Mine to try and get the last of our commandery. Let's switch to a force march? Or march stance. Let's get over here. Just kind of bounce over from one town to the other. Try and keep our public order up, which it is currently -7. Oh, because of faction support. Oh, because this Toolmaker does not have the faction support. I see. Oh. I was thinking faction support would be like the commandery in itself, but it's actually split out. I see. So we would need someone to be garrisoned here for like 9 turns? Oh, no. It's increasing automatically. 9 turns left until full faction support. Okay. Well, that's good, right? Yeah, that's good. Anything else you want to do this turn? We have no reforms. Our infamy is going to be slowly bleeding off. We have 3 food now instead of 4. Remember, we're getting that because of the assignment of our Q Gong here is giving us the food for right now. And we will hopefully be building some sort of farms at some point. I believe there's some farmlands down here that we can take as well. But yeah, I think that's all we really want to do. We just want to try and secure this commandery, get that iron mine, and then I think we go for the bandit up here. Because there can only be one. Look how fast that turn is! God! Playing Total War Warhammer for the past, 3 years or however long, this is insane to me. Let's see, our economy grows, -20% cost to construction and time. Okay. The Bandit Queen draws more warriors to her. You are well versed in war, my lady, and China is on the brink of total chaos. Only strength on the battlefield will decide a victor, and it must be you. Increase recruitment to your armies, then ride into battle and destroy all opposition. We need 2 more units, and then we will get Growing Might. Bonus experience per unit, 4 units per season for 3 turns. Okay. Sure. We can do that. You read a report about one of your generals who beat 6 enemies single-handedly, largely due to the courage, speed, and loyalty of their horse. Heroes have always had something, or someone, to help them achieve their rightful destiny. They can be a loyal follower, a trusted steed, a book of wisdom, or a weapon of unique properties, but they all fulfill the same role. Whether it is fate, or by your very own will and actions, such a thing has come into your possession. The real test is figuring out how best to make use of it, or them, to help achieve your goal. So we have a chance to gain an ancillary? Okay, just procced, huh? Did we get one? A trader. This trader will lead you to glory. Unlocks assignment surplus markets. And then they give us trade influence if assigned to the Prime Minister Air Faction Leader. Okay. But they also give us cunning? I think you already have a follower, right? And you give more cunning. You also have a follower. Actually, you don't. I guess you could get the trader. Sure. Cunning helps out the ammo for her 2 units here. Sure, I guess. Why not? Alright, and then we're going to keep moving. Although I think I may switch it to normal stance because in in March stance, we don't get any replenishment. And we do currently have some injured units. So now we're going to start marching towards the Iron Mine, owned by the Han Empire. We're going to try and take that. And then I think that's it for the turn. What's this? There's two things over here. Oh, we can upgrade. So we can upgrade to a large town, increasing our population capacity. Some more money from peasantry. 25% income from bonus, or from commerce. And then reserve capacity. It also gives us a building slot. Actually, we already have a building slot. Hold on. Let's go from the top to bottom here. State workshops, income from industry, learning and market buildings, cost reduction. We have a special building here with the bandits, which costs 30 gold upkeep, increases replenishment at the cost of banditry. So it actually reduces income because our people are being bandits, and does give us replenishment faction-wide. Military buildings and construction costs, you can see it. Alright. Do I want to do that now? I don't know if I want to do that right now. Conscription office. Let's see. Tribute and diplomacy. And then income from peasantry. Oh man. There's so many choices. We can get the food production with land development here, +1 food production farming, and then also income. Ah, I'm so torn. Because right now we don't have any food. The only way that we have food is because of our assignment. And so if I don't have that assignment on, we have no food. Oh. Alright, get land development then. And then we will end our turn. Oh! Declared war on the Yellow Turban Rebellion. That's good for us because they're going to be split between another war. The minister, Wang Yun, fearing the tyranny of Dong Zhuo, sends his adopted daughter to the capital. His plan is to have her destroy the relationship between Dong Zhuo and his adopted son, Lu Bu. Oh, Diao Chan. Well, we'll see if that happens, I guess. Oh, we have no, of course we have no replenishment. We're in enemy territory. I'm hoping they don't have an army here. I'm hoping. What else do we got? We can do another upgrade here. So let's upgrade the town to a large town, which brings us down to almost no money. Okay. Oh, level up. Alright, so the man who was on assignment has a level up. Let's see what we got. Resolve reinforcement range and enables encourage, which I'm assuming buffs morale. 8 cunning and unlocks an assignment reward. Ooh, a new assignment. Let's see. 8 instinct, +1 available armies if they are the prime minister, heir, or faction leader. Okay. I may go with the wisdom just to see what that assignment is. So yeah, let's do that one. Also, do we have anything that we can give you? No, we don't. Okay, they're all taken. Oh, they have an army here. Okay, so they got some archers, some lancers, and then they have a garrison, I'm sure. Okay. We can probably do that. We could probably do that. Ooh, we got a reform. Alright, starting down here, this will unlock... What is this? This unlocks a peasant band. Spear, infantry, anti-cav, good against mounted, cannot adopt advanced formations. They have decent armor penetration, they have lower attack speed. They have very low armor, very low melee evasion. And they have an upkeep of 105? I'm kind of surprised it's that high. This also does unlock 2 buildings. But they are tier 4 buildings, which we don't even have yet. Okay, well that's something. This will unlock a trade agreement. Let's see. +2 seasonal retinue deployments. Lowers population growth by a whole bunch. Faction-wide for redeployment cost. +3 starting ranks for all recruits. Government buildings construction cost reduction. What's this? Just a buff from peasant income? Okay. I do like money. What's some future green tech here? Satisfaction for champions, and this will also unlock medium spear warriors, as well as some buildings. This branch focuses on improving farming and agriculture. Farm labor camp. Can't get that one yet, though. I'm torn. You know what? Let's just keep going down the green. So you have unlocked a peasant spear band. We'll look into that when we want to do some more recruitment. And we have nothing else popping over here. So I think we end the turn.
The enemy is bringing reinforcements to the fight. It may be wise to reconsider your strategy and deployment to counter their extra numbers.
I mean, the thing is, they have really no shields, and we have 4, potentially 5 archer groups. I think we're going to be okay. They're predicting a valiant defeat. I am predicting a valiant defeat. As well, no, I think we'll be fine.
让这些蠢货速速领死吧！
敌军实力不明，我军切不可拖大。
I think we're gonna have to try and run our heroes into the cave, pin them down, and pepper them with crossbow fire. We could also deploy her forces over here, but nah, that would split us up too much. I don't think that would be a great idea. Let's keep it tight. We don't have that much melee though, do we? It's fine. We're gonna use them as archers initially, I think. We'll be fine. Let's put all those on 2. Put you on 2. You on 1. We'll put these on 3. So I'm assuming they're going to meet up with their reinforcements? It is a lot of mounted cav, and that can be kind of scary. But if we can keep them pinned down, then maybe we can do this. They are slightly scary. Do we want to ride out there to meet them or just kind of stay on this hill? As we know, hills, win games, right? Why I do like this hill, though, is that from the left side, we have a forest to try and protect us from the cap charge, at the very least. Actually, I don't know for sure if horses fight poorly in forests in this game. I'm just assuming that they do. All right, here we go. So, Forest gives us range resistance, speed, and melee evasion for medium cav only. Just medium cav. Huh, alright. Let's fast forward a little bit. Let them come to us. We're gonna whip these out to the flanks. We're gonna have to use you two. Whoops. Oh, I'm feeling a little... it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Actually, don't move out too much, because they also have archers. We need to focus fire them down, one at a time. Alright, let's try and get that cav first.
强攻区，速速前进，做好准备，快快快，
And there go the hidden axes.
快点儿，加快速度，敌军士兵正在溃逃，速速前进，给我射
I'm not too concerned about their archers. We have axe bands who can block a lot.
突起勇
I needed to try and take out all of these G militia.
进军，准备好了，
Actually, we could just run these
加
in.
步流，准备开阵。
Chase those archers off.
做好准备，赶快赶快，消灭敌军！在，
Oh, you know what? Actually, get their hero.
敌军士兵正在
And then our archers are going to switch fire to that cav.
持机一致，
She's going to go after the hero.
感受大地的愤怒吧！
And we cannot get hit by that G militia.
高度准备，
Pull back, pull back. Keep it tight, keep it tight, keep it tight. Try and get that hero. Try and get that hero.
你的野心何时是个尽头？
And limit their charge potential by taking out their cav. That's what I'm saying. Like, you need the saber cav against armies that have a lot of archers in this game. Because the shock cav just doesn't have any shields to block this stuff.
速速前进，
Ooh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt.
加快速度，
All right, come over here. Come over here. Oh my God, those hidden axes.
鼓起勇气，
It's fine. It's fine.
听下命令，
快集合兵力！将军有难，急需救援！
加速前进，准备开战！
Keep them pinned.
加快速度！
We'll send those in.
做好准备，加油！箭在弦上，动作快点儿，挺住，身
Let's
上
lower their evasion and armor.
不要留情，
Charge in.
射手就绪，发射，
Start shooting those.
敌军四散而逃，到底是
You go over there.
鼠辈。
速速前进！
That's what I'm saying. Like, as long as we can keep our archers alive, I think we're gonna be okay.
准备就绪，加快脚步，快快快，进军！
And so far, we are doing a pretty damn good job of that. Just keep peppering those G militia.
起来！
We're gonna run our heroes into their archers. You're just gonna kind of sit by, and you're gonna deep. Oh man, that debuff is a very long cooldown.
胜利近在咫尺
And。there we go.
顽强不屈！
They need to take out these archers. This army had no shields whatsoever, and we just had so many arrows and crossbows bolts too. All right, so archers are mostly out of ammunition. We only have one unit that still has it. Did our hidden axes come back? They are still rotting. Okay, but we got them. We got them.
增强攻区，加速前进，速速
I
前
think.
进，快跑，杀！
Although we are out
敌
of
军四散
out of
而
arrows.
逃，到底是无胆鼠辈。
时机已至
Did，the hero come back? All right, they did not. I think we got this, friends.
射手听命，
Just finish those up.
装好箭，杀！准备开战！
There it is. All right, kill as many as you can. Unfortunately, it looks like a lot of them are going to be able to escape. Oh, chase them down, chase them down. Chase them down! Or just run with them, that also works.
留守准备，
Arrows, pretty powerful. Pretty dang powerful. If they don't have a shield block chance. That's why I was pretty confident that we could win. Looking at their army composition, they had no shields. Now, if that shock cav was a bunch of saber cav, that'd be a little scary, because they could charge our archers and not take much damage.
此战世间
So
无
that was
人
the
不知。
1,000. So we're definitely going to attack this turn. Oh no, did we lose these? They've been destroyed in battle. We have captured their officer. They are a level 1. They have nothing of value to steal. They are disloyal. They are gracious and careless. I'm going to just say we'll release you.
我用不上他们，
And then let's get 14%
我所
replenishment.
看重之人，皆是精兵良将。
I don't want you serving me. It just straight up says you're disloyal. Why would I want you in my army? Faction destroyed the Yellow Turban Rebellion. This faction is no more, leaving one less warrior on the battlefield of history. Jeez, that was fast. A chance to spar with a good friend arises, a rare opportunity in these frantic times. You confess to being a little out of practice as you begin, and soon find yourself on the end of a flurry of blows that you simply cannot anticipate. After falling to the floor one too many times, you concede, vowing to do better next time. Hey, way to go, Lu. Relationship deepens between Lu and Zhang. Perfect.
立刻群敌，
Now let's go take this iron mine.
奋力一战。
So what is cool, as you can see down here, I didn't show it off, but you saw that there was a one-turn recruitment for the hidden axes. So your retinue will automatically recruit itself back into your army, which is pretty cool, even when they're destroyed. Okay, so we could just delegate this, but it is, you know, our first campaign, so let's try and do most of the town and other
将他
site
们抹
battles.
杀殆尽，然后咱们启程。
Probably by like the third campaign or so, we may start actually delegating. Unless that is, if we just take a bunch of iron mines. Because, like, how varied can the iron mine maps be? I guess we'll see. That's the thing. I don't know. There could be 50 different variants of iron mine maps for all I know. Okay. Well, I think the easiest way to attack is going to be from here, because there's two sets of towers that... Oh, actually, those can reach. So we'd have to attack from this extreme angle right here, and only one set of towers can reach. That's fine. We'll focus our efforts here. Deploy back here. You're deployed, like, over here. Control group 2. Now, if we had the hidden axes, I'd probably deploy them like over here and then capture and then come in behind. But since we do not have those, well, we'll just do a frontal assault then. Put all three of you over there.
弓箭，赶快！
Are they riding out to meet us? How exciting.
在，敌人察觉到我军了。
That's one way to go. Garrison limping back home.
注意，鼓起勇气，
Oh,
加快
jeez.
脚步。
We'll just go together as a hero killing squad here.
无处不在，无营可觅。
感受大地的愤怒吧！请下命令，坚强不留。
敌军仓皇逃窜，一群懦夫！
Oh, murder their faces. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, I don't blame them running out. What are they gonna do? If they had stayed in the tower area, then we would just pepper them with crossbow fire, you know? Like, we had the range advantage here. Their advantage was spent out on the battlefield. And we protected our most valuable assets, and those are the archers. Archers, for real, seem pretty powerful in this game so far.
我的事迹四
You
海
really need to
传
deal with
扬。
them. More infamy, excellent. We have 0 faction support here. I mean, it's only one. I'm so torn because I never loot and occupy in other games. It's so hard for me to just be like, you know what? No, you're just a bandit. Just loot and occupy. It's what you would do.
可不是白当的。
Commandery and Conquer. With this commandery under my control, I am as powerful as any of these other noble warlords. Soon they shall know how strong I am. Bonus experience. Fantastic. Okay.
我的财宝呢？
So, faction support here. Actually, in the Iron Mine, it looks like we have 100% faction support. Because look, there's no flag here. Interesting. And 5 turns left until we get full faction support in the Toolmaker, which is currently still a deserted tool forge until I get more money. And then this is going to be an abandoned iron mines, yeah, because we have destroyed them. See, and this is the problem with the looting, is that you know, lowers the settlement level. And so then you just have to spend that money rebuilding it, which is why I typically don't do it. Only reason I'm doing it here is because we're a bandit, and it just feels like bandits would loot. Because that's what bandits do, right? Am I stereotyping bandits too much, maybe? I don't know. What is this icon? Oh, okay, so that's the commandery assignment. Got it. Still learning everything here. Well, so we have 2 useless plots of land until we can get enough money to build... Oh, no. Well, we do have enough money. It's just that right now we're upgrading our town. Right, because we can only build 1 thing per commandery. That's right. Okay. Well, here we have this Han army that has retreated, but I'm not going to be able to catch them this turn. Our hidden axes are coming back. What is this? Character developments. People of merit. Zhang Min. So I got Pu Liang. I just don't think I have the money to really spend on him right now. Alright, so we'll take care of that. Commandery secured. Command and conquer. Alright. And Shern? Han Fu. They want me to pay them 66 gold for 10 turns and 435 for a non-aggression pact with Han Fu, who is now our neighbor, and who is of equal-ish strength to us. The only reason why it's tempting is because I want to take out this mountain bandit, so I don't want to have to worry about people on this side right now. Normally I would be like, no, get out of here. 66 for 10 turns? That's like half of my income right now. I'm thinking. We could negotiate. Also, this is really helpful, telling you exactly like how much this is appeasing to them, how much you're going to need. So if we take away the 10, we have 1.5. So how can we make this work? All of our ancillaries are currently equipped, so I can't. Crap. How about food? How about 1 food instead? For 10 turns. 384 up front, and then 1 food per turn for 10 turns. Alright. The Han are running. I don't like that their army is still out there, though. That's not good. And then the bandit declared war on Han Fu. Okay. 2 bandits fight in the mountains. High in the mountains, the Haishan bandits claim to be rebels, but their allegiance to the Han is well known. Their claim to banditry is an insult, so they must face the blade for their insolence. Destroy the following factions. Zhang Yan? Path to Glory. 4K population growth faction-wide. 5 public order and 20% income for peasantry for 5 turns. Wow, it's like the game knows what I wanted to do. The Bandit Alliance. The Black Mountain Bandits, led by the powerful Zhang Yan, could be potent allies in your endeavors, and many of your subordinates agree. They suggest improving relations with them and forming a bandit alliance against your foes. However, that would involve you sharing power, which is undesirable. This may be seen as an act of treachery? Their strength is superior to ours. Why would it be seen as an act of treachery? Now the thing is, I may just ignore these suggestions right now because I don't think we're ready. We need to get our troop count back up and maybe do a little bit more recruitment. Your subordinates do nothing of your grand plans, so you remained aloof and derided in their short-sighted suggestions. Yeah. Alright, so let's upgrade. Let's see. The iron mine would give us income from industry, reserve capacity. And then the toolmaker gives us income from industry. Okay. Also unlocks reforms. Let's go for the... I don't know. It's kind of the same thing. Let's just go for this, the toolmaker. And again, I am slightly concerned about that Han. Ooh.
报仇雪恨，
Alright, well, let's just go finish them off right now. This will probably just delegate. That's a pretty cool animation.
此战世间无人不知。
So now I don't gotta worry about that Han army anymore. And we will take the money.
俘虏也要吃饭。秋日将近，新生幼时。
I don't necessarily want to tick you off, so let's just go into a march
振
here.
作起来！
Go back into our own territory. Trespassing may have diplomatic repercussions. I mean, it was a quick trespass. Come on now. I'm not at war with you, right? Attitude towards you plus 12. Okay. Yeah, so we're okay. We have only enemies will be the Han Empire on this side. Or on this side of the mountains. So that means we can focus on you. And you're superior to me, huh?
谈了。
You are rich in food, rich in money. You are a noble. Okay. Okay. Ooh. And level up. Okay. Ranged armor piercing damage plus 10%. Plus 10% ranged firing rate when commanding. I like... Alright, so it says own army and when commanding. It doesn't say retinue. So, we can also click... Where is it? This button? Yeah, so this will hide the effects currently going on in this army. So, there's the own retinue stuff. So the army... Character... Okay, so we're looking to see when we take this... Did that apply? Do I have to, like, reset it? We get the fire arrows, military supplies... So I don't think it does unless she's commanding. There's a lot of stuff here. Yeah, but I'm not seeing it. There's nothing about the army thing. Her retinue still does have the fire arrows. So... Does... Okay, we may actually switch the general here. Which I know may seem kind of odd.
王侯，
But, like, you're not giving us anything as being the commander, right? Oh, well, okay. So you increase rate of wall and settlement damage during sieges. That I don't care about right now. You got the guerrilla deployment. 25% chance of ambushing. So where is that listed at? Oh, it's right there. Wait. Is this just showing what they are giving us?
大人，悉听尊便。
Oh, there it is. It's right there now. Okay. So this is just showing what they are granting to the army. Okay. Okay. Is there like a grand list where I just see everything? I mean, I'm assuming all of the things listed are currently active. Alright, cool. Let's see. Let's move...
使我所需。
That's just move back in here, I think.
我等暂且歇息。
I guess next turn, actually. To try and raise our faction support faster, maybe? We'll check that. Because right now... Guangsu Zan declared war on Han... Oh, wow. Guangsu Zan is, I think, up this way. Artful versus honorable. Your peaceful mediation is disturbed by an angry discussion between two of your retainers happening nearby. You listen to the argument. As a bastion of honor, I cannot allow this to stand. You have taken countless bribes for army rations, says the first. If you want, I can involve you, argues the second. How does half sound? How does half sound? Oh, I was thinking, how does that sound? I thought they mistyped, but it's how does half... Anyway. So, relationship deepens with Yin Li. Or, relationship deepens with Qiu Gong. Or ignore it. I guess Qiu Gong, because he's actually working for us right now. Honor must always prevail. You commend the man for his integrity and sentence the other to bastinado? Wait, what? To what? What is a bastinado? Bastinado? He's still here. Satisfaction 22. He has a lack of purpose. Year 23. Desires higher core position, faction development, and events. I need more amenities, is that what they're called? To try and get them higher in their satisfaction levels. Also, you hate us. Okay.
继续前进。我的财宝呢？
So even being garrisoned here does not increase the faction support at all. So us being here doesn't really do much, I guess, except for the public order. And we have just no money. Can we maybe do like a trade deal with somebody? Do you even have a trade deal available? Commanderies, does it list that anywhere? Resources. Resources can be used to construct special building variants. Resources themselves do not have an effect on their own. Okay. So they're not really trade goods. Like, let's talk to our neighbor Hanfu. We have a non-aggression pact with you. Can I trade with you? Not territory, trade agreement. For this to be a viable term, both factions must have free trade route and also share a border. Do I not have a trade route? Maybe we need to get that renown or the reform. It doesn't show me, because like I don't know if it's on their side or my side.
深思熟虑，方可成就伟业。
Okay. Are you only a one province people?
别来无恙。
Yeah, still no trade available.
我们有许多话要谈。
So maybe I just need to get that reform. Maybe we start with no trade at all. I'm also thinking now, if they are only a one city power, then maybe we should try and kill them before we go after the bandits. Although the bandits are also at war with people right now. So maybe it's a better time to go get them.
我们的宽仁已经到极限了。
Or they're just going to declare war on us. Okay. Well, that makes that option pretty easy. So they are down. Oh, so their army's probably down here because they recently took that farm, didn't they? Oh boy. Oh boy. I have like no money. Our tool forge is done. Thank goodness. Okay. I feel like we need some more people.
Mounted troops are extremely effective in battle. They are especially useful to charge the flanks of the enemy, or swiftly move to attack the rear of enemies engaged with allied infantry.
We call this Anvil and Hammer. Oh, well, there's that peasant band that we unlocked. 105 upkeep, though. Hope they would be cheaper. We only have 220 income right now. Like, I just don't have the money. I feel like we're gonna need more, though, for fighting this guy. Ah, what do I do? Maybe we just double down on the archers. So we grab another crossbow, and then we'll grab you a peasant band. The thing is, like, the G militia is only 20 more in upkeep, right? And the difference here is they have slightly higher morale. I guess they do have lower armor piercing damage, but more damage overall, because they have 28 base, 31 armor piercing. They also have more armor, same evasion, same speed. So why would I get the peasant band? Just to save 15 gold on upkeep, I guess? It just doesn't seem... These seem like too close together to ever really warrant getting this over this, you know? Unless there's something I'm missing. I mean, I guess the higher armor piercing is neat. So, okay, how much armor does the Shock Cav have? They have 20%. And then the Saber Cav only has 7. Spear Guards have 20, plus 17 from the shield. These guys have 20, Swordsmen have 20. I'm looking at these stats because their army is probably going to be pretty similar to ours. So I'm seeing if there's any unit that has a high enough armor to really grab these over the G Militia. I think we just grab the G Militia. Because, like, the Peasant Band can't even form formations. Ah, what the heck. It's our first game. Let's screw it. We'll just grab them. So that leaves us with 25 gold per turn. 25. Okay. In turn. Need to spend money to make money, right?
我不会与你为敌的。
Oh man, everyone's taking my food. Zhang so I can't really afford to not take this. They're only a minor power, but I'm at war with these bandits, so I will have to accept. Now what happens though, because this food is kind of fake. This is from an assignment, so like this food's just gonna disappear in their hands. They're gonna be like, oh, this is some tasty food, then it just like disappears in their mouth. Like, wait, what happened? I'll accept this.
你能看到利益所在。
But I'm pretty sure, because I think the way the food works in this game is like it doesn't just keep stacking. I don't think, does it? No, because like we just have 2. We've been on that assignment for many turns, but it doesn't stack per turn. Your food production is just like, yo, this is how much you have in total. It doesn't keep adding up like every turn, you know, like we're not going to get 4 next turn because we have 2 now, you know, so it's just a finite resource depending on how many farms you have. And right now all this food is fake because this is an assignment, so we're getting like all these non-aggression packs on fake food. I'm like delivering them empty boxes and they're like, yo, I love empty boxes. It's kind of interesting. Anyway, so we have growing might, so now we have bonus experience and replenishment rates because we got those 13 units. China lies vulnerable. Zhang will exploit this. As the Han crumbles, more and more of their territory lies vulnerable, and you must not let the opportunity for power slip through your fingers. The entire commandery is within your grasp. Simply reach out and take it. Oh, listen, I already did that. I guess that will proc next turn. Alright, back onto reforms. Let's take this for the +1 available trade agreement, because I'm assuming that's going to be a lot of money. And we need money, friends. So let's go to negotiate. Diplomacy. Let's go talk to all of our non-aggression pact friends. Can we now do trade deal? Oh, crap. Maybe it was them that couldn't do the trade deal. Well, more importantly, does it show us like with a +1 trade anywhere on the screen? Oh, it's right here. That's what this is. Okay, so we did have 1 trade deal. So it was them who didn't have the trade. Yeah, because it said, okay, now I know what I'm looking for. So they have 1 trade partner. They have 1 trade partner. Jesus, the Han has 11. You have 3 out of 3. Yuan Shao has 0 out of 3, but we don't touch Yuan Shao's borders. I think he's over here. I think Gao again is right in the middle of us. Crap. Well, now we have 2, I guess, whenever we... I don't know. Can do that. Alright. So, we're just going to keep getting our troops up over here. We still have multiple units that are out for the count. Maybe we should start moving up, though. What's this? Oh, low funds. I know we have low funds game. Thank you. Let's move up. How much does it take to adopt the ambush stance? 25%. Okay. Because I don't know exactly where their armies are. Let's move up here. In case we start moving over here, let's go and do the... What? Did I move up too far? It said 25%, right? Yeah, adopt 25%. I must have moved up too far. Gosh darn it. Alright, well, we'll just... It's fine.
向前进军.
Just sit there then. Yep, alright, so we got the infamy grows. So +2 infamy. But not like per turn. Oh, maybe per turn? Okay, cool. From each according to their ability. My lady, the generals under your command are talented individuals, each with an array of skills they can put to use improving your realm. In each commandery, they can be sent on assignments to oversee and improve the infrastructure. Is that right? Both military and civic of your lands. Each character has different qualities to bring to these endeavors. Is crazy. Send any character on an assignment. Man, you know what? I got you. Don't worry. Alright, so now maybe we can do a ambush stance. Does that disable replenishment? No.
设伏于此，看
Okay,
妙
so I'm
计
hoping their army is here, because they don't start with this, and I'm hoping they'll be like, oh, you know, let's just move up this road, and we can be like, boom, ambush. Okay, infamy grows.
力如
Fantastic.
巨木，和如密林。
Zhangjiang seeks to demonstrate her power. By climbing the ladder of the nobility in your own way, you will prove to the decadent snobs of the Han nobility that you are every inch their equal and more. Start with the buffoon tyrant, Dong Zhuo, and show them all that as your power grows, they must fall in line or fall. Reach faction rank of outlaw, and we get more infamy. So here's our faction ranks. Alright, so outlaw will give us 3 total armies, gives us another assignment slot. We'll get an administrator slot so we can assign an administrator over a commandery, which I think will give different buffs. Trade agreements provided +1. We get more tribute and diplomacy and +1 available spy positions. Do I have a spy position right now? What's the spy thing? This one? Spy 0. Can I have a spy? I haven't done any of the spy stuff yet. Also, we really need to try and beat people down and then force tribute out of them, because that's one of our faction mechanics. Okay, so those are more people that we could recruit. I'm not looking to recruit anybody right now. We still need more replenishment. We have 2 turns until they are fully up, 1 turn until they're fully up. Same there. Okay, so we're just going to continue here in ambush stance. And again, like, I don't really mind just spending a couple turns doing this, because this turn is... I want to say it a million times, because it just blows my mind how fast they go. Trouble brewing. A rivalry can be healthy as a platform for 2 warriors to better themselves. If it is allowed to sour into bitterness and resentment, then issues will arise. 2 of your officers are becoming heated with one another, and it is affecting their performance. Perhaps you should investigate. Relationship deteriorates between these 2. Well, they don't like each other.
大人，有话直说。
I mean, you are the problem. I could swap the retinue. Oh, but we would need money, though. We probably want to swap it with this guy, because you're going to be giving us food again when your assignment is over. Jiling is level 3? 3,200 to recruit. I have no money, my friends. I have no money. I can't do that right now. All right, let's switch to normal, and let's scout a little bit. Oh man, I didn't even realize. Yep, there's a river there. It's a good thing they didn't come up the road, because I don't even know if I could have ambushed them or not.
熙
Whoops.
熙攘攘，贼人最喜如此景象。
All right. Immovable. While resettling the people, your attendant comes upon an issue and requests your judgment. A couple living in the local area have refused to move, claiming that this has been their home for generations. What should he do? Well, I can't leave them, nor can I execute them, because I don't have the right traits. So, oh my goodness. I have to spend what little money I have and force them to move. Oh my god, I need money so badly. Okay.
永不退缩。
Is your army here? Yep. Yes, it is. I mean, what that also means is we could double back and maybe just go after the town? Maybe we should try that.
做好准备，
Because his army is 100% there.
当心埋伏。
And so we could potentially get a town out of this while he just sits there and protects his farm. Unless they have a whole other army here. Which, if that's the case, my god, they have 2 armies. Switch back to normal. Ooh, we got an ancillary. Oh, well, I messed it up. Following generals have been recalled from their assignments and will return to court. So now we are at -1. Oh, so it's, I see. So the food will not disappear. It's just now we are in the negatives. So because of the negatives, let's see if that has any impact here. -11. It doesn't say why. But we do have a food shortage, so the supplies are going to be dropping. So basically what that means is we need to... Oh, are you coming back? Oh, so it takes a turn to come back, and then we will... Okay. So what were those ancillaries that we gained? We got the trader. Okay, so we have this. +6 instinct, +6 satisfaction. Okay. Q Gong. I think I may give this to you because it does raise your satisfaction. So let's equip that. Try and make you a little more happy. And then you also leveled up. Unlocks assignment, replenish supplies, +5 food production, generals for the administrated commandery. Okay. So like you could be our food guy. Whenever we unlock an administrator position, maybe. Alright, so we'll get the food issue settled at some point. Okay, they do not have any garrison here. Excellent. Okay, let's start this battle. So he moved his army to protect some farmland, which is vital. Food is important. But we're coming back for his capital. They will. Kongqian, they will. I'm gonna have to look up these pronunciations. I don't think QI is Qian. Now that I think about it. I used to know roughly a lot of pronunciations back when I played a lot of Dynasty Warriors games, but I've forgotten it all. Oh, okay. Okay. That's a lot of towers. Holy crap. So what would be the weak point here? The corner? So those towers could fight at it or shoot at us. These could too if we go here. So it's going to be 3 different sets of towers that shoot at us when we assault here. It's probably going to be the same everywhere. Looks like you got then these 3 sets of towers. These 3 sets of towers. This is well covered. So you're going to have to hit the side then. Yeah, okay, so like if you hit this side... Well, I mean, I guess that set of towers will fire at us too. There's got to be one group that we... Okay, so maybe these. Maybe this is the weak point. Still kind of getting hit. Man, good coverage, town. Good coverage. No real easy weak point here. I think this may be the weakest. Would be right here. Maybe. Let's go here. Man. Good town layout. We could also try and attack from multiple sides. We could do that. So like if we show most of our forces over here, we can then deploy the hidden axis somewhere to take another tower. Like what's your range? Okay. So we can stay out of tower range, move up the hidden axis, neutralize one tower. Which tower would we want to do? I guess maybe this one? Yeah, I think it would be this one. Because then we don't have to worry about this tower as we're marching from over here. And then we can maybe even put them over here to try and neutralize this one. Can we give them any support? We do have guerrilla deployment. We're going to move you right there so they're not going to be seen there. But no one else can move like they can in the shadows of the broad daylight. I think it's just going to be them. They're going to be by themselves. And then everyone else is going to be over here. What's your range? Okay. So maybe actually more like that. Alright, so... One. We're going to have to give the hidden axis a little bit of time to try and neutralize these towers. 2 over there. And then we'll put the spear units behind the shielded ones. Okay. Put you all in group 3.
步兵听
Put
令，
you all in group 4.
步兵就
Alright.
绪，
So hopefully they don't get seen.
时机一
We
致，
can move our army up. Let's see. Well, we'll give it a little bit of time. Wait, are they marching out?
跑起来！
They're marching out towards us?
留守听命，跑起来！抓紧！
Oh, we have the G infantry on the wrong one. Oh gosh.
装填弩箭，
准备就
There we
绪，
go.
加快速度！
Why are they marching out to meet me?
骑兵听令，
What are you doing?
赶快，加快步伐，
You're putting my plans in jeopardy here. I wasn't expecting this.
快点儿！
Maybe they just recognize that I have overwhelming archer superiority, so they're not even going to try and utilize their towers?
是，赶快赶快！
I mean, okay.
敌军四散而逃，到底是无胆鼠辈。 骑兵准备，
Back a little bit. No need to get shot up by the towers if they're just going to march out
步兵
to
准
us.
备，
Alright, so we'll take the towers behind them, and then their own towers will shoot them in the back.
注意，
This seems really weird.
高夫准备，加速前进，
动作快点！
Oh, our hidden axes were seen.
是在此。
So that's why they're moving back over here. Well, now they're going to have to assault their own towers.
敌在此，加快脚步，
Alright, let's move up.
快，跑步，准备开战。
Alright, right. We can't let them go in front. Nope, nope.
跑起来，
Towers do too much damage to them.
我射击，
Take out that G militia.
友军正在遭受攻击，
Neutralize that tower.
鼓起勇气，动作快点儿，
My goodness, that
前
damage.
进。
Gotta get in range, buff our troops. Get in there. Oh, and they routed.
无处不在，无营可觅。
留守听命，准备好了，进击！
And then we got our hidden axes coming up. Ignore those. Wow.
杀光敌军！
Huh. Because I think what's happening is that the AI is looking at our army. They know that I can just pepper them at range, so they're just running out to meet us immediately. I'm assuming that's what's going on. But they really should just bunker down and let the towers weaken me a little bit.
我等威名，如今海内皆知。
But okay, I'll take it. Ooh.
还是我来
Loot and
保
occupy.
管用的钱财比较好。
Although it's really costing us more money, though. Mount Wutai. Collection of flat-top peaks, Wutai contains so many monasteries that pilgrims journey from beyond our borders seeking enlightenment. Oh. Cool. Okay. Well, we've got this town.
城之上滚滚诸公，
Little damage. What is this building? Food trader? -6 food production sold on markets. Whoa. No. Demolish that. Repair the town. Demolish that, though. And they also have the lumber yard. Oh, so they probably moved around this way. Took the lumber yard and then, like, took the farm. So the thing is, our iron mine is abandoned, so even if they march up here and take it, like, it's no real big loss for us. So that's cool. Ooh, we got a reform. What do we got? +1 available trade agreements. Well, we don't probably need that right now. I kind of want to go up the military. A little bit, maybe? Which means we should probably build the conscription office at some point. Alright. Right, and you're still on assignment. New capitals have been established. So his new capital is in a small town. So somewhere he owns another town. Wow. Okay. He had a lot of territory. Jeez. Alright.
我的财宝呢？
Shisun Rui. Yep, we know about that. Capture enemy capital. Okay. Faction emerges. Yellow Turban Rebellion in Runan. A new faction has been born among the chaos that shrouds the land. Ally or foe, their very presence adds to the uncertainty that threatens China's unification. Alright, so we have enough money to upgrade something. We could also make the Iron Mine. I don't think I'm going to make that right now because of how close it is to the enemy. We could increase food production. Or we could just build something here. Like the conscription office. It does lower population growth. How much growth do we have? 3k. So right now, if we build the conscription, we would be losing people. That does not sound good. Let's take a look at our money. How much money are we making from different things? So we have 110 peasantry, 100 industry. Okay. Okay. Also, faction support is pretty low. Military building construction cost -10. Sure, let's build the banditry building. Let's lower our money even more. Why not? We get a little bit of replenishment out of it. We also have a level up. Enables encourage. Plus 10% armor for all spear infantry in our own retinue. Of which he currently has... Oh, these are halberds, right? So those are not spears. We have no current spears. We could, but we don't have the money to do that right now. So let's do consideration. Get that encouraging going. And as for our troops are fine. We could just march around and go after the lumberyard, but I think it'll be better to go... up the middle? I'm torn. I am torn. Also, we're at -5 gold right now. Okay, cancel that. Never mind. If we're at -5 gold, taking a building that gives us upkeep is not going to be a good thing. Maybe the tribute hall instead? Plus 8% tribute in diplomacy? Maybe we'll try that. We need to get some tribute. We need that money. Maybe we can beat him into submission and then make him tribute. This may be risky. Let's try and blitz through his territory and see if we can make him give us tribute if we beat him enough. Huh. Okay, so he moved his army over to the lumberyard. Well, if he wants to come out and fight... Actually, his army is a lot bigger than ours. How many archers he got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... The thing is, in Force March, I don't think we can even escape. We may just have to fight this. And they have more units than we do. They have a lot of shields. Would you be interested in peace right now?
It is not important who you sign an agreement with. only that the agreement itself.
Oh boy. My guess is that they're gonna come out to see us. Yeah. And they have an ambush aggressive. Oh my god. Oh my god. So their
我等
stance
需坚定不移，
does
直面一切
ambushing?
敌人。
I did not know that.
一群乌合之众而已。
Oh boy. Oh boy.
敌军
Oh
诡计
boy.
多端，竟然设伏于此。
You have been ambushed.
Yeah.
You must reach the extraction point if you are to have any chance of evacuating your forces.
Okay, where's the extraction point? Oh my god.
准备武器，时机已至。
当心，这是敌人设下的圈套。
Our archers just got ambushed, man. Holy shit. Run!
听命，准备开战！快快快，进军！步兵就绪。听命，加速前进！
Just run!
顽强不屈，
Reinforcement deployment zone.
时机已至，敌军已发现我军。
准备好了，
Holy crap.
加速前进，加快步伐，快速前进！
So just withdraw?
勇士在此，
撤退，
做好准备。
拱手就绪，
That is so brutal.
加快速度，拱手听命，速速前进，进军。
Run! Maybe they'll come back from routing and then we can withdraw them.
拱手准备，你根本无力击败我。
珍惜你剩下的每次呼吸吧。
我军难与敌军作战，
装好箭，加快脚步，步兵听令，
Run!
注意，准备就绪，动作快点，赶快赶快
Get over here! Get over here!
弓箭准备，应征而战，快撤！
Well, we got some of our forces out of there. Oh my god, that's so brutal. Man, they even had the reinforcements from the local garrison. He has a damn stance that initiates ambush.
他们会付出代价的。
Oh my god, we lost so
快
many.
撤！
Oh, come on! Oh. Wait, did my other guy not make it? I could have sworn he withdrew with everybody. Well, this taught me a valuable thing. It's taught me that this guy has an ambush stance. An aggressive ambush stance, like the Beastman from Warhammer. That is such a powerful tool. Holy crap, I picked the wrong bandit.
竟然设伏于此！步兵听命，加快脚步，准备就绪，俯首听命，弓箭，听命，跑起来，速速前进！
Hold them off, friends.
步兵在 军士兵正在四散而逃，快快快！鼓起勇气，
God, there's no way you guys are making it out of there.
做好准备，
快撤！
步兵听命，
撤退！
Get out of there!
挺住！准备开战！守天命！
I can't get them out of
国
here.
军士兵丢盔弃甲，真懦
They're not cowards, we're just outnumbered. I was willing to fight this out until I found out they had ambush stance. Like, what the God.
后会有期。
Wow. Okay, so no, we totally lost everything. And now they're marching back up to their town. Oh my god. They hired him? Hansui, okay. They hired that man? Holy crap, I can't even afford her. Okay.
A new army has been raised under the command of your appointed general.
Uh-huh. Yes, it has.
保存体力，无有要事与谋士商议。
Okay, well, we will continue this in the next episode. This may be a very, very short campaign. Again, learn valuable information. This guy has aggressive ambush stance. That is insane. I will see you all next time, everybody. Bye.